Hey guys, what's up? It's Black here. If you're new to the channel, my name is Laurent. You can call me Black. In today's video, what you're going to be looking at are the major pairs breakdown, some commodities like gold, and some indices like Volatility 75, Nasdaq, and US30. And again, you know what's up, the fundamentals of the week, so that we won't be left out or we won't be caught off guard when the market makes some crazy moves. Okay, so let's dive right into it. We're going to start off with the fundamentals. So with the fundamentals, as you can see in this week, the first fundamental has already passed. It's the Aussie retail sales. It came off lower than expected, giving it a negative impact on the Aussie dollar, but it has already passed, so no impact there. Okay. So on Monday today, we're going to have only Euro news. The ECB president is going to speak twice, obviously. So these speeches, I don't usually consider them because they're high impact news, but I really don't consider them because they don't have that direct impact, but they have that long term. Because this is a speech, that means if until the speech is over, and that's when the impact is going to be felt in the market. Unlike the other news, like the retail sale release, the interest rates, the forms like the last week's USD news, right? Those had really impact like in the market, and you can see them, unlike these speeches. And on Tuesday, we're going to have the USD existing home sales and the Fed powers testifies, right? We have on Wednesday, we have the German manufacturing PMI, composite PMI for the pound, manufacturing PMI, CAD core retail sales. We have the USD new home sales and the crude oil investments, right? So all of these are going to be on Wednesday. Euro, pound, and the CAD and the USD. So Wednesday is going to be a crazy day, obviously. A lot of momentum, a lot of momentum. On Thursday, we're going to have German info business climate. The strongest news of the week will be on Thursday. That's the BOE interest rate decision for the pound. This is going to be the strongest news of the week. We're going to have the USD core durable goods order, right? And the domestic gross product on the USD. This is also strong news, which will be on Thursday. On Friday, we won't be having any fundamentals. So those are the fundamentals of the week. Be sure you always update yourself on which fundamental is when, so that you'll be, if you want to be caught off guard while you're in the market or before taking orders. Right. Now, let's check out the pairs, what we're talking about. We're going to start off with the US30. The US30 last week gave us a very strong bearish momentum, and it's very likely that this week it's going to keep on pushing lower, right? But because this is an index, and an uptrending index for that matter, we're going to be looking at it on every basic market structure that it has. Now, our long-term view is that it will reach all the way down here, 30,000, but then I'm going to expect a retest on this broken market structure, giving us more bearish power, keep on pushing low. Once it reaches in this market structure, I'm going to look at it with the second eye at around 32,000. If it's going to break below here, then that's when we're going to swing to around 31,000 before we go lower to 30,000. But on every support level, we have to wait first until the market is actually broken, because remember, this is an uptrending index. So at any support level, it might give us a reversal and start or continue with its uptrending trend, right? So that's the US30. My view is bearish with um, a lot of support areas in the middle. So it's going to be a very interesting pair to trade this week. But my overall view is that it will fall to around 30,000. Okay, so let's go to the Euro USD. The Euro USD, it's very bearish. As you can see, our take profit, we took this trade last week, it was hit take profit. Let me remove this. So it's very, very bearish, very, very, very bearish. So what I'm expecting to see in this currency pair is that I'll be expecting to see some sort of retracement in this previous broken market structure here, right? And then from here, I'll be looking for short orders to push me all around until 1.175, right? So I'll be expecting to see a retrace until around here, and then give me some sort of bearish power, bearish move to go all the way down there. So that will be around the Fibonacci area around here, around the 0.5 before we actually go low until all the way down there. We do have the GBP USD, which positively correlate to the Euro USD. So right now it's actually on the basic market structure. Now, if you remember last week, I told you I'll be waiting for a break below here and then to push me all the way to around here. And that's exactly what happened in the previous week. As you can see, a beautiful move. I love it. So anyways, what I'll be expecting this week. So I'll be expecting to see prices retrace to this previous broken market structure here, right? To this previous broken market structure here before we actually swing low to the next support area or to the next, we'll be expecting a bounce from this resistance to the swing all the way down here. So this is what I'll be expecting to see in this pound pair this week, GBP USD. That's what I'll be expecting to see in this trading week, right? Now we do have USD JPY. USD JPY, well, okay. So this pair, we've been holding it for a very long time. Last week, it went very close to a take profits, and I told my students to secure profits once it reached at around 190 some pips. So actually, we're holding less than 30% of this trade that we started with. So we've already banked a whole lot of pips. But right now, what we'll be expecting is, as you can see, prices, I'll be expecting them to keep on pushing higher, right? Because this is still an uptrend. It's still in an uptrend. As you can see, it's still creating higher highs and lower highs, right? So what I'll be expecting to see is that if prices break below this line here, then my bullish bias will be up because it will have broken this market structure here. It will have created a lower low, right? It will have created a lower low, and if it has started creating a lower low, then that means prices have reversed the trend, and that means it has started creating lower lows. That means it's now in a downtrend, and my bullish bias will be up, and I'll just close the remaining trade and be out completely off this trade. It was a 1:11 trade. Risk to reward ratio trade, man. It was an amazing trade, and we're still holding it. Hopefully, it will still hit our take profit. We have Usdchf. Man, oh man. Now, if you remember last week again with this trade, I told y'all this trade will move all the way up here. And that's exactly what happened. As you can see, prices very bullish, very, very bullish last week. So I hope you caught all these moves, or some of them, hopefully. Now, what I'll be expecting to see is that for prices to retrace a bit, because I believe the bullish move is still up. If you look at from the weekly structure, you can see that the weekly candle is very, very bullish. So I'll be expecting to see prices keep on pushing higher. So back on the 4-hour. So I'll be expecting a little bit of retracement to run somewhere here. Or if prices break this market structure, then somewhere here before we actually get more bullish confirmations, right? More bullish powers to actually take over the pair and keep on heading higher. So that's what I expect on Usdchf. So it's very interesting. I'll be watching this pair very closely and see what happens. We do have gold. Now with gold, now prices are right now at the 0.618 based off the daily market structure. You can see here prices are in this trend. It has retraced to 0.618 on a support level. Hasn't retraced on this retraced trend line, but then it's on a very significant support level. And if you zoom in a bit, you can actually see that 12 hours have already passed since the market opened. Well, almost 12 hours. We only have 48 minutes until it does, but it has already twice engulfed the size of the Friday candlestick. Now, this indicates a very great bullish momentum today in the market. And given it's a Monday, it shouldn't have this bullish momentum. So that means prices are most likely or very, very likely to reverse and keep on heading higher, right? So this is what I'll be expecting on gold, right? But my main point, my main market structure that I'll be watching is for this market structure here to be broken. Once the prices break above this market structure, then I'm all in, because right now this can be a retracement. And once it reaches this market structure, then fall maybe until this trend line before it gets the bullish momentum. But then if it breaks above this market structure, then I know for sure that the trend has been broken, and I'll be all in on this gold pair, on this gold trade. We do have Nasdaq, US30, Nasdaq. So based off the 4 hours, we can actually see that prices have been trending upwards. Prices have been trending upwards. As you can see, it's creating, we had a low, we have a lower high, and then we have another lower high. Here we had a high, we had a higher high, and then we had another higher high. That means prices are still in an uptrend. And now they've broken this resistance level, turning it into support and giving us a very strong bullish confirmation, this bullish engulfing. Now, if prices close this way, I wouldn't have any other view on this pair, but then just go high, right? So that's on the Nasdaq, an uptrending index, still giving us a high, creating still a bullish move, right? Like by creating the higher highs. So that's the bullish move. That's the expectation that I have on this one right here. So we do have volatility 75. Prices just closed on the 8 hours. Very strong bullish move. Very strong bullish move, engulfing almost 6, 7, 8 candles of the previous 8 hours. And still it's on a third touch on an ascending trend line. So my view on this pair is that it's bullish, obviously, because it's still an uptrending index. So I'll be expecting to see prices push all the way until this resistance level, and then I'll be waiting to see what happens. But this, I'm certain that prices will reach here, and then if prices break above this resistance level, then I'll be expecting them to push all the way until this next market structure up here, right? So, but if it bounces off here, then I'll be expecting to see prices keep on heading lower in this, and we'll see how that plays out. But my first view and my current view is that for prices to push all the way until this resistance level up here. So that's all my views on these pairs, guys, for this coming week. If the video has been of help to you, give us a quick like. Don't forget to share with your friends that you know with this video will be of help. Don't forget to smash that subscribe button so that you'll be notified whenever we release future content. And we'll be releasing future content midweek this week. So stay tuned. Don't forget to hit that bell notification so you'll be notified. Until next time, this was your mentor speaking black. Peace and love.